message from God to you.
If God thinks it's okay for me, then it's okay for me. I'm going to use God's report.
Hallelujah.
He says I'm a star, and that's what I am.
Hallelujah.
Are you getting me?
You are about to listen to a transformational message by Apostle David Akey of LIGHTGIVERS Ministries International. Stay tuned and be blessed.
We set the pace for a greater
Ghana cedis for surgery or for something. You've prayed, the thing is not gone. Please. And the person needs 2,000. We can meet and do something in church. Oh, yeah. You learn it may take that sickness of that person to let you know that as a pastor, think about what people are eating, think about what people are going through. Nothing happens by accident. Nothing happens by accident. Hallelujah. Who knows that all that I've been saying is introduction? James chapter 1 verse 2. You are letting impatience steal your joy. You are rushing life. Rushing. That is when I sit with my child or children, then I know that there's something to enjoy. Yeah, it's not you pay school fees, you pay this, you prepare to pay school fees, you prepare to give food, you prepare to do this. By the time you see they are grown, they are gone. Yeah. Those of you who are now giving birth. Then your child comes, it's always about buying. I buy that, I buy this, I buy this, I buy that, I buy that. Your only friends are the people you work with. By the time you finish, I'm telling you what will happen to you. I've seen many fathers suffer it. I've seen many mothers suffer it. By the time you see your children, they will leave. Who said they want to be with you? Please. They will start the way you started. Just like you are here and you don't remember your mother. You don't remember your father. You don't miss your parents. They will also not miss you. They will leave. And when they leave, and then you retire from the friends that you have been with. Your friends too in church, they now have children to take care of. Some of them, they have to go and take care of their oluma. Yes, your lady friend that you have been gossiping with now has to. Yes, there's gossip in church. Who said, why you look at me like that? There's gossip in church. The people that you have been doing gist with, they will have to go and take care of their oluma. Yes. Yes, she married 20 years difference, 30 years difference, 40 years difference, 50 years difference. I'm not saying anything, please. The way you look at me, then you have to. It is common in life. Oh, when we come to the place, I cannot be here. My husband, he's not feeling too well. Pensioner. Hey, my daughter, the one who works in Accra, has given birth. I have to go and see to my grandchildren. Your quo is gone. You never enjoyed the moment. You never enjoyed the time you had with your children. You never. It was always about, I'm planning to give school fees. We have to go. We have to do this. We have to do this. Hey. The women too who are, the husband and wives who are not friends, you'll be the only ones together. You remain. You remain. You remain. It will be the two of you. You wake up in the morning, you ask your wife, have you heard from our firstborn son? Say, he doesn't call me. Oh, I thought he has been calling me because he doesn't call me. You two should have been friends. What do you also do? You use all your years to quarrel, measuring each other up, looking at what is not nice, looking at what you don't enjoy the moment. You don't enjoy the moment. That reminds me of something God told me when I got married. He said, enjoy your wife. You will not enjoy the moment. Nothing. It's always judgmental stick. You measure and measure. You measure and measure. You measure and measure. Now you are enemies, but you are together. You are enemies, but you are together. Wow. This is how you want to spend your life. Funeral, you will cry. It's a nice. Listen, I saw something. Former President Kufuor just lost the wife. Right? And I saw a video yesterday. The wife was 88 years. And to all of us, it may look normal to die at 88. When he sat with a team, I don't know if he saw it. It was circulating. He was weeping. He was narrating how the wife passed on, and when he told the people, then he shook their head. He started weeping. At that age, you remember all the years they spent together. But most part of it, he was being president. Campaign ground. Do you think it was always with the wife? You see that you will not get that time again. Some of you don't enjoy your mothers, you don't enjoy your fathers. Ask those who have lost their mothers. One day, Pastor Benihin told Pastor Chris something on live stage because they said, this is Pastor Chris' mother. And then Pastor Benihin said, you should come forward. And he said, sit here. And then he hugged her, gave her kisses. You know the white right? For us, we can't do it. So gave the wife, Pastor Chris' mother, some kisses, and then told Pastor Chris that he mentioned about time, either 2 or 3 p.m. He said it is the most painful part of my day because all through my years, that through my adult years, that's the time my mother calls me. And since my mother died, when it is that time, I look at the phone. Yeah, I look at the phone. We don't live in it. You have made us kitchen staff. You have made us deaconesses. When we are working for God, let's enjoy the work. We are sweeping church. Let's enjoy it. One day, you don't have that opportunity. We are rushing too much. We are rushing. And when you rush, you crash without a brush. Yeah. You crash. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Next verse. When you fall through trial. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith, what is it doing for you? Patience. He's saying, you know, trying is trial. Your faith will be tested. One day I told somebody, the person said, why am I saying that? God tests people. And I told him, God tests. He may even test you. Listen, I'll tell you something about myself. Yesterday, I was praying. I was praying all night. And when I was praying, I told the Lord, I said, God, I had a scripture before me. The scripture was about ending with God. And I said, Lord, I'm ending with you. And the Lord said something. The Lord said, do you think I saw you? I didn't test you before giving you this grace. He said, I've seen the end. You know, sometimes you don't know. The ministry road itself, ministry, that road is like this. If you don't have faith, you will not stand. You don't even know if it will stand. Yeah, it looks like that. The last time I heard Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams saying that they were raising funds for something. You think when it gets there will be no fundraising again? And always, Duncan Williams, at that level, there shouldn't be any challenge in ministry. But it tells us at that level too, there are challenges. And I told God, God said, I know the end. I will be testing you. You think it's just grace. There's a grace that you receive that will bring you this grace. Yes. All the things you don't know. You don't know what. Listen, do you think God will carry money? That's why I said, if you are faithful with little, He'll give you much. God will carry money and bless you and make you. You are. I prayed a prayer for a lady. I just remembered. I prayed a prayer for a member of our church in Accra. And the grace I saw was that she was going to be so rich that she's like the source of blessing for the whole family. Then I told her something. I said, you are young in the family. You are like the youngest. Are you sure you still respect your pastor? Are you sure you still respect your mother? Are you sure you still call your senior, what you have been calling her, sister? You have been calling your senior sister, sister. Will you still say sister? Or you now say Martha? Because you are the rich person in the house. It happens. Go and see what money is doing to people. You think God will just lift all the money and bring? He's checking your faithfulness. Since you became rich, you are not asking the church whether they can spend your tithe. You don't longer believe in tithing. Offerings, you don't give offerings. When somebody is in danger, you don't think about it. When your own mother, who took care of you, needs money, you have 10,000 in your bank account. Your mother needs 500 cedis. You will not send it. I had with my mother, which made her have so much love for me. We have declared the date of my wedding. I'm going to get married in February. This is early January. And there are many things to be purchased. And then my mother was not feeling well. I was called wherever I was. And she said she has gone to the hospital. And the amount of money they needed is huge. She needs that money instantly where she was. They tested her. You know, she's been from one hospital to the other. And I was not around. So it's that nobody can see what is happening to her. Till finally she went somewhere. They had good systems in place. And then they diagnosed the whole thing and said, no, you need to get this, get that, get that, get that, get that. When they calculated it, they mentioned good amount of money. Then I cashed what I was going to use to marry. Yes, because this is instantaneous. I want to see my mother at my wedding. They are tests. Before that wedding, God gave me that money. But they are tests. You hold on to money. When you sign, when you go to the bank, you give them all your money. They are spending it. Who said they keep it? They give it to people as loan and get their profit. But you What you have on your phone is a number. That when you bring, they may give you money. Is that not it? The money you give, do you go to a bank, give them money? Then they have a drawer with your name on it. Then they carry your money and put there. So when you come, it's the same note. I know people who died and nobody can go for their money. I know people who died and nobody has access to their money. Your Momo pin, the password on your phone can never be unlocked. It is your iris, the black. Nobody can open your phone. There are people. I think the last time the police service was announcing on radio that people shouldn't be putting passwords on their phones. Yeah, people get involved in accidents. They are dead. Their bodies are never. Let's say you left this town. You are going to Togo. You are married, though, but you are not to your wife. You are going to do something with some friends. You get to Togo. You die there. Your phones are locked. Who will call who? If you are even hospitalized, who is going to call home to say, send us money or come this hospital? Many people. So the police was like, no, somebody's in danger. We need to know them. We need to be able to unlock the phone you are holding. Unlock the phone you are holding. You keep your SMS blocked because the money on your Momo, the money in your Momo, you are the one who knows. It is fleeting. Money is fleeting. Listen, I've been tested with money as a minister. I've been tested. I don't think money moves me in anything. Those who work accounts in this ministry, they find me strange. I've been tested by all things. You can say that you are saving, something will happen. You can say that you are doing this, something will happen. Ministry. It's paper. Money is paper. You don't enjoy the moment. Now you miss your former house where you used to stay. You miss the area. There was watch in the corner. But when you were there, you go and buy the watch. By the time you are buying the watch, you are quarreling with your neighbor. You have insulted the watch seller. Now you miss the watch. This is the trying of your faith. Sister, the trying of your faith. Whether you can stand. Whether you can travel to China again. The trying of your faith. The trying of your faith. You think you say you want to come and work in this office, just like that? The trying of your faith. Patient in tribulations. Are we here? Now, let's go to the next verse. Verse 4. Prepare the Living Bible for me. I'll go into that too. But let patience have a perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Do you know the mystery here? Please go to TLB. It means that for you to get to the place where you lack nothing, you have everything you need. The journey is patience. You cannot go into prayer and choose another journey. The journey is patience. He said, then you will be complete. Then you lack nothing. It is a level in God. Do you know that level? When your hope is in him. Before my money comes in, before that car comes, I'll be enjoying. I'll be happy. I'll walk like life is not demanding that from me. Yes. So let it grow and don't try to squirm out of your problems. You're a Christian. You fasted and prayed, the thing didn't change. You've prayed again, your thing didn't change. So now, somebody has told you, let's go and see this Babalawo. Let's go and see this Juju man. Juju doesn't kill. You not take human head. Hey! The devil gives things for free. And do you think God also gives for free? You can find out. There are things he gives for free. There are things to. You must be a child. You must even be willing and obedient. Then you eat the good of the land. You must be willing and obedient. That one is for the willing and obedient children. Hey! You want to come out of something that came. Listen, we should be asking, the right question we should be asking from challenges is what is there to learn. Because if you don't learn, you get the same trouble all the time. Some of you have had repetitive troubles. Your troubles are the same kind of challenges every time because you have not learned. There's a lesson to learn. When we had a branch where we lost so many members left, they left. I had done nothing wrong. When they left, I learned how to be tough as a pastor. One day in a new area, when we started preaching in the area, everybody was insulting us. I learned to be tough. But back then, I was a calm person. I was not that tough. Ministry has toughened me. I'm not that tough. I'm the kind that if you say something about, I'll be worried. I'm telling you the truth. If you come, you say, "Oh, you have done this," I may even weep because if I've not done it, I'm going to cry. That's who I was. They broke me. It was overweight, and I said, "Ah." I remember telling it was Ken then. I told Ken something. I said, "I don't want to get to the level where I said now they've broken me, but I'm only careful that if I'm going on the wrong path, when people talk, I may not listen." I'm not at the level where somebody says something moves you. If I see you and somebody says something and you are crying, you look strange to me. And God will do it, will push and push till you are broken. Because He wants a tough person for where He's going. Where He's going to put you at the helm of affairs. You need to be tough before you get there. This you cannot make it. The challenges on that seat you can't stand in 2 days. You tell him you want to run away. You are asking for marriage, and the guy you are with, the mother, she finds problems where there's no problem. That is God, mysterious. He's mysterious. Where there's no problem, she will find a problem. Until you have learned how somebody's giving you a problem by you how to ignore cases. Maybe that wedding will not come off yet. The mother can team with 6 sisters of your husband to be, and the things they say, and you are going to that house. Listen, these are real things in life. You should be asking in every challenge, what is there to learn? The Bible says we shouldn't put our trust in man. In doing ministry, there were days I had trust in men. Now I'm not moved by it. I don't think we or us, from project to project and things, I don't think we. You should go on our platform, the ministry platform. It has been thank you from last week till now. No, not like we are thinking of coming to join in this. Thank you. Those there, they know. Have you written your own? This one, you see, I've also just gave a seed of this. Thank you, Apostle. I've also just bought this for the church. Thank you, Apostle. From last week till now, almost every day there's thank you. Today, when we close, she's going to write today's one. Thank you, Apostle. You have at least 20 thank yous. You will not find one to say you want to support. It's not written there. It will not be written. If you don't think hello, you'll be angry every day. Yes. Broken for the journey we are on. Everything has I've seen what should be seen. You get it? I see through the eyes of other ministers too. What is your fraud? Where are you going to? What is the journey like? What do you want to become? When you are being tested for that place, you want to rush out of it. You are going to Babalawo. You can go and sit in a shrine. There are people I have prayed for in this branch of yours, this ministry center. There are people I have been praying for. I call somebody and say, I see you have gone to fetish. Then I have to pray for them. Always, all the time, they tell me that, by that one, nothing will happen to me. But there are people I know who went for fetishness some months back, and things are happening now, and they are praying about it. They've come that we should pray, but they don't know that they went to cause it. You go, they give you goat. They give you knife. It's a slaughter. You are the one you have slaughtered. You have slaughtered yourself. So now anything they want to do, they will do to you. Yeah. I told of the young guy who has something on the hand. This senior high school guy with something on the hand, and they tore and buried, and he died. He was the thing they put on his hand. He didn't ask his mother. When he was born, convulsing and many other things, they went to fetishness. So there's this thing on his hand, the right hand, the left hand. And then one day, they just tore it, buried it, and he died that same day. Because later on, they said, they should have asked. Soon. Everyone inside. They said, soon. He died, sadly. You cannot go there and come back like that. No matter what you are doing. Let's go to Lotto or soccer bet. You have been staking soccer bet 10 years. Lotto is not showing. Don't ask me, is it of God? Is it not of God? You want to go for juju for Lotto? Maybe you'll be there, then the demons will bring you the numbers. You break the machine. They'll break you first. We always are looking. Listen, Peter one day wrote to the church. They were being killed by the king. Nero was after the members of the church. He blamed them for an issue in town and was killing them one by one. You thought Peter would write to them and tell them that God will bring you out. My God will bring you out. He makes a way where there is no way. No, that's not what God. No, that's not what Peter said. Peter said, "This killing, they are killing you. It is normal. Killing is normal." Hey! Sometimes the kind of questions you have, if you meet God face to face, you ask him, you'll be shocked at his answer. You'll be shocked at his answer. Problem came today. You want a solution tomorrow morning. Give you a scenario. Like that guy, something happens and they need 10,000 Ghana cedis from you today or 20,000 from you right now. Huh? A debt is created. You are owing an amount, 20,000. They say you should bring right now. I just remember it has happened to me before. And then you don't have it. You didn't go to anybody for a loan for it. Anybody was unwilling to give you the money. Then this happens. You go to bed the next day, the person calls you and says, keep it. It has happened to me before. Yeah. There was a time, because of ministry, we were in debt. A particular huge amount, about 3-4 years ago. And they called me that day. I had to come and preach. The amount they mentioned, I don't have to come to church that day. I have to go around and see what I will do because it can lead to a police case. But I came to preach. I did what I would do. That evening I slept. The next morning, the person called and said, please, I'm sorry. The lawyer called to say, you are owing this. And they called you that we need it today, right? I said, yes. He said, sorry. As soon as they came back to me and mentioned that it is you, I just told them that no, they should leave it. You know what would have happened? You would have rushed to others, taking another loan to come and pay this loan. And then when he sees the money, he says, oh, he has paid. Let's leave it. Oh, there are many things God does with us. There's a lesson to learn in everything. There's a lesson. If you are Nebuchadnezzar, you are made into an animal, a beast. 7 good years. There's a lesson to learn. When you come back, you'll be a better king. You do your work better. Don't you think some presidents and some leaders, some MPs, they need humility? They need to learn something. When you don't buy fuel, you don't know how much people are struggling to buy fuel. Yesterday, I watched the interview of a kidney failure patient. I was moved to tears. The person said, I just want to die. I want to die. I was like, wow. To give up on life. When your kidney is fine, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You're a pastor, you are preaching. One member said, I have menstrual pains. Say, you cannot have pains. I gave you work, you cannot come in. Why not pray for the person? Why not be understanding? Come under, understand, not abstand. Understand. And begin to ask the person. Like my daughter, when I look at her, I remember something. She will be coming for morning devotion at dawn. And she'll be coming. They will be calling her. I never knew. If I knew that she was staying that far, I would have said, no, she should pray at home. It's morning devotion, it's not Sunday service. It's not Sunday service. We used to have morning devotion on a foot somewhere. So many years when our ministry started, in that area where I stayed, there was a park. We will meet at and mornings, 4 a.m. And the area is a dangerous area. And a young lady. Those young people, I call them to wake up. I send them a prayer, I say, pray. Then I pray. When I close, I ask, are you done? They say, there we go. They relocated the area. They took her from the area. They took her from the area. And what I have done to the pastor who was doing that. There are sometimes, even some of us ministers, we are not considerate. Yeah. I was at a conference, and the head pastor by then had asked for everybody to attend that meeting. It was a meeting view. And the people, that family, they are staying about 20 kilometers. Oh, is it 20? 20 is too small. In fact, let me put it in hours. Going home is more than 4 hours from where we are. Putting traffic and everything together. And the husband was coming for the thing. And the head pastor said, no, the wife must also join. Now, when they will get home around 3 a.m. the next day, because this meeting will close at 12. There's nobody in the house to take care of the children. The children must go to school tomorrow. I remember sitting with Ali. The lady told me, I'm leaving the church. What can come, can come. Sometimes we push them beyond. We push people beyond. This is a leaders meeting. Meeting. Yeah, faging. Not a Sunday, not a cruise. You see, if it's a program, guys, once a while that the program comes in. Distance. Even these leaders I'm saying. When she came to this town, please sit down, don't worry. When we came to this town, and we held one midweek, I drove her to her house. When we got to the junction, she said she wants to allow. I said, no, let's go. I drove. The way that area was very quiet and dark till we got to where she was staying. I told her, you won't come for midweek. Ask her. I told her, you are not coming for midweek again. Because of where you are, you will begin to hold one day. We'll do this and that. In mind, when I was in church, there was a chorister who was stabbed more than 30 times. Yeah, more than 30 times. We know those things can happen, but when it is our fault, is what I'm saying. When it is our fault, consider it. Consider it. One time we were going to hold a prayer meeting. When they started the prayer meeting, I was informed one of, some pastors can come to be very angry. Yeah, me, December, every day you go, I said, no. I called the person said, I'm not feeling well. Then they said, no, it's not true. I drove there. After the service, I went there. I saw the person not feeling well. I prayed for the person. I gave the person some money. Today we had somebody here, one of our members who had given birth. She came to visit us and was with us till this morning. This morning she was with me in my office. Yes. I prayed for her. I prayed for the child. And then I gave money. He said, yes. This is somebody I've known for years. I gave money for the child. You know the person. I gave money. I said, take this for the child. When people came to visit baby Jesus, did they come empty-handed? We are not considerate. I said, no, let's pick you to where you are going. I gave my own car out. They took her to where she would pick her car. Consider it. You lock the car and put there. What is money? That person, people don't know that ministry is about relationships. Your life, business is about relationship. Let me show you something. If this lady needs supply of, let's say, she's making oil. She's into the business of making oil. And she needs supply from somebody's farm to process into oil. And she takes a supply from this gentleman. If they have a nice relationship, if this guy gets another person to be supplying to, you still say I have a relationship with this person. So I'll not. If this person brings more money, you say I have a relationship with this person. Ministry and all your life, God's blessing and everything is about relationship. When we say relationship in Ghana, it's about boy and girl doing some things. But we are talking relationships. Relationships. That member, whatsoever I've given that person, even if to think of it will come back to me in many ways. Because that's one of the people that I've stood with in ministry for more than 10 years. And why that person is even staying far and is still a member is relationship. The person is staying far, but is still a member. Because of the relationship we have, what we've been through together. That member, we faced things together. We've seen bad times together. We've seen good times together. We fought the fight. When God brings challenges, you don't know why they come. For you to go through tests with people and they are still with you, you must keep them. That's what marriage is. You marry. When it's in times of testing, somebody sent me an audio. It's a Nigerian, okay? The lady sent an audio to the husband and said, honey, please don't get angry. Since last night, the dogs have not eaten. Kindly send me some money to buy food for the dogs. And then the man made this audio. It is a whole sermon. The man was very angry. The man said, I told you we don't need dog. You said everybody in the community has dog. So you should buy a dog. He said, do you know the pressure on my head? He said, do you know that I'm sitting at the workshop, meaning he's a mechanic. He said, I'm at the mechanic workshop, and since morning, not even a single customer has come. And I'm thinking about how to pay the light bill for this workshop. He said, oh yeah, release the doors to cross the road and go and look for food in the bush and come back home. He said, release them, let them go and look for food. Is it no dog? He said, release them. I thought of it. The man is understanding. Means the wife doesn't understand. Meanwhile, some of us, when we were young, we were watching TV. When the husband comes, the wife will let the husband sit down, take off shoe. It was only on TV. No, it is not real. Then they've even given the husband neck massage. You must be learning shoulder massage. Talking to your husband. Provider, you are married to provider. You will not take off of provider. So the provider will live long for you. You are killing your provider, your source. The one who is paying the school fees. When the bills come, you can sleep. You call him and say, pay school fees, pay this, pay that. Then you go to bed. But you have saved your money in your bank account. You have money on your momo, but you even give your own husband loan. Say me if I give him, I don't know if he will pay. But you not in it together. Children's school, your own children's school fees. You will not even be supportive. Those trying times, if your husband shows you a lot. I believe this Joyce Meyer's husband. One day she told their wife something because they've been married and Joyce Meyer is always giving him problems, attitude, character issues. So one day just told the woman that I've taken a few years since we got married to try to help you. But now that I see that you cannot be helped, I'm going on to enjoy my life. And that's what made her change. Because she said she's very impatient. She herself said,
To be continued.
I have a message from God to you.
Hope you've been blessed by the message you just heard. Stay blessed.